Hey guys, I'm live. Give me a chance to get set up here, and we'll be right on the ball. Once again, the state of wrestling. I'll be talking about what's going on in pro wrestling this week. I got all WWE stuff watched, so we'll talk about that. And also, something I'm going to start out talking about is my thoughts on NWA Wrestling, Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. Check out the match. I kind of was in and out of the match, so let me say, as soon as I come up here, I'm going to pause, and then we'll get to the good stuff. Buddy, here, I'll go ahead and put I am here. Oh, there we go. That's what I wanted to see. All right. Let's get it going here. I can see what I'm doing. I got the chat up. I can talk to you there. People decide to show up. Hope you guys are going to enjoy this wrestling thing. I'm going to probably talk for a little bit. But basically today I want to talk about what happened, my thoughts on what happened this week. Monday Night Raw was really an interesting show. I almost didn't watch it this week. I almost decided I wasn't going to watch it. But something told me to watch it. And I was pleasantly kind of surprised. It was kind of interesting. The one thing that kind of stood out to me was the Triple H thing. Triple H is now on team, and I saw that video, and I was like I said, I was almost not going to watch Raw this week. I just really didn't feel like doing it. I was honestly just going to watch SmackDown and skip Raw this week. But I ended up watching Raw. I was pretty entertained throughout it. You know, they left out Elias. I didn't even realize he was there. He was not there, which if he would have been there, it would have probably made it better. They probably could have added him into some spot and made things a little better. But you know, that camera's on. I'm gonna start yelling. But yeah, like Raw was kind of just, to me, it was great. It was awesome, but there was just something missing. If it would have had this like one little piece of puzzle that I don't know what it is, the show would have been great. And it's not Elias. It's not just because Elias wasn't there, but something was just kind of lacking. I don't know what it was. I think it was just kind of a sense of direction. It seems like it was all over the place. To me, it seemed like all the matches were great and all the puzzle pieces was good, but if they would have been moved around a little bit, I think it would have been better. I honestly think it should have ended the show with Triple H saying he was the final member of Raw. They maybe could have had the main event with Bray and Jason Jordan near the end, and then the final thing possibly be the Heyman, Brock storyline, and I probably would have went out on a high note. I don't know. I don't know what would have been the main event. Is there a title match on Raw? Well, I mean, honestly, it should have been The Miz and The Bar against Shield. That should have been the main event, to be quite honest. Because I think then they wrestled him, but they put him on like lower in the card for some reason. I thought, didn't they? Thought they did. Yeah, because Braun and Kane was last, and that was stupid. The way they ended it, I think it just kind of left it like a dud. With him him power slaving Kane through the ramp. I'm hoping next week they kind of build on that. I mean, it'll be the Monday after Survivor Series, so I'm sure there'll be some fallout from that. But this is basically just a fun pay-per-view. My predictions are going to be up tomorrow. Hopefully, I can shoot them. If not, I'll probably walk somewhere and shoot them with my phone, and I'll come back home because I don't know if my wife's going to work tomorrow. I'm assuming she will. She will. But I know we have to do things tomorrow, and we're kind of restricted on time. So lately she's been having to take time off. to do stuff. Um, just because of Christmas showing coming up and things like that. Um, so yeah, man, that yawning bug, I tell you right now. But I'm live. Make sure to hit that subscription button if you're liking the wrestling content I'm giving you every Thursday and Friday. These are the days that wrestling stuff will come out. There are other wrestling stuff I may pop out every once in a while throughout the week. But for the most part, I stick to my schedule lately, which has been Monday through Wednesday is kind of a crapshoot, which is kind of movie reviews and review this and other topical videos that I may want to talk about. Like I said, Thursday, Friday is wrestling, pro wrestling. Saturday, Sunday is dedicated to music. I kind of dedicate time to talk about new bands, talk about old bands, talk about current bands. I just like to talk about music a lot and give you people to check out if you haven't ever heard them before and new bands coming out and things like that. I did do a review of Sick Ill, which wasn't really a review. It was kind of this like kind of a lame video. I will say that, um, but I did give him props. So check out that video if you want to know more about that. But here's wrestling related stuff. Yeah, Raw, like I said, like I wasn't really impressed with Raw this week. It had some good moments, but there was just something missing from the show. SmackDown, I was actually pretty entertained with SmackDown. The only thing that I was very, very unhappy with when, you know, I heard they waited till the last day before Survivor Series again. I kind of called this at the beginning when I knew they were going to do this again. I'm like, okay, they're going to do the interbrand stuff, and now they're bringing it up to where they're probably going to do it every year or something now. Where last year it kind of happened the same way. Raw didn't show up until the last show before Survivor Series. I don't think Raw showed up. I think if Raw did show up, it was just the women, or it was only a couple of guys. Like it wasn't truly a Raw versus SmackDown. There was other titles on the line. There was titles on the line. There isn't like any titles on the line except for the Cruiserweight Championship this year. But everything's very well booked. They do a lot of fan service this time around. You know, AJ versus Brock. Usos versus the Bar. Oh, that'll be a good one. The Miz versus Corbin will be good. Enzo versus Kalista's on the pre-show, so they're kind of getting that out of the way. It's just kind of something they have to put on um, to get that feud rolling continually. Um, yeah, great stuff. Alexa Bliss versus Charlotte now. That's pretty cool. The title change was pretty obvious with Charlotte um, getting that, and predictions coming up. Now there's a spot open on the SmackDown Women's team. Natalia's no longer champion. Uh, you would think that that would be a fit right there, but I don't think it is. I don't think it is, and a lot of people are expecting Natalia just to be put in that slot and everything to be said and done. But I really do think Paige is going to show up, and I'm probably going to stand by that prediction when I record those. Um, I think that going forward with everything, they did a really, really good job, and they booked every single story to the point to where you don't know who is going to win. That's the best booking you could ever do, is to make all the participants super strong and that you have no idea who's going over. That is the best kind of wrestling show to watch because you have no idea who's going to win. Unpredictability is everywhere. I honestly don't even know if the New Day is going to lose because a lot of people think that New Day is going to lose. I don't know. I don't know. But here's what I will start with. If Paige returns and is on Team SmackDown, I would assume Team SmackDown Women's Team is going to win, which would mean, logically, that Team Raw is going to win because Kurt doesn't want to lose his job. But then in the back of my mind, I'm like, well, that would be logic. And we can't ever take logic with the WWE. So my idea and my thought is maybe that, and I'll probably talk about in predictions video tomorrow. Um, Triple H could cost Kurt Angle the match if they're building up to a match at WrestleMania. They could start that ball rolling, and he could cost Kurt Angle the match. Now, it could have something to do with Jason Jordan trying to get involved and trying to help Kurt Angle when he's almost getting eliminated or something. And Triple H could hit Jason Jordan, knock him into Kurt Angle, and cause Kurt Angle to get eliminated or something like that. I think is going to happen where a lot of those kind of spots are going to happen during the show. You know, you got Balor and Joe, they hate each other. You know, you got Braun and Kane in a feud right now, and they're gonna have to talk about what happened there. Braun emerged, so is Kane injured? I mean, I don't know. Then you got who else on Team Raw? What's the other guy? Finn Balor, Joe, Braun, yeah, Triple H, Kurt Angle, yeah, that's it. Yeah, stacked tag team on the Raw side of it right now. And on SmackDown, you got Bobby Roode, who's in a feud with Ziggler, and then you have Shinsuke, who doesn't really have a feud right now. Randy Orton doesn't really have a feud right now. Who are the other ones? John Cena, Shane McMahon. Wait, John Cena, Shane McMahon, Randy Orton, Shinsuke, Bobby Roode. Yeah, there you go. That's fine. Shane's in a feud with Sammy and Kevin Owens. And Rusev got cheated out of a match, so he could play a part in it as well. So there's so many participants that, like I said, they booked it very unpredictable. What's going to happen? The only match that I don't know. Like I don't think any match is super predictable, like at all. Like I don't think Enzo is going to drop the belt to Kalisto, but that's the only thing that I could honestly even try to guess at. But SmackDown was a really good show too. Like I said, Charlotte dropped her. Charlotte won her championship. Um, won a championship from Natalia. Ric Flair came out afterwards, hugged her. Some emotion there. Powerful promo by Daniel Bryan. Powerful promo by Daniel Bryan, being AJ's what do they call him? Advocate for the night, trying to kind of rip into Paul Heyman a little bit there. Interesting from that point. A lot of comments slung at Brock Lesnar. They're kind of like not afraid to cut a little deep, and really do promo work that kind of makes people think like, are they really taking jabs at him? But now you kind of know, like they're doing it to get a reaction. They're getting it. They're saying those things because they want you to go, oh, did he really just say that? They're saying that because of that. So, anyways, some cool stuff. The New Day's cutting a promo on the Shield. That was pretty interesting. I like them saying Kofi Kingston, well, he has like 38 title reigns. Well, we have 38 title reigns together. Pretty much it's all Kofi, but that's what. It was funny they said that. That's good. Hey, Kobe has had a lot of titles. I didn't think about that. So I was like, good lord. But what else happened on SmackDown? Stupid thing at the beginning was so dumb. It was so stupid. I couldn't believe that. I almost want to turn. I almost fast forward through it, but it was so bad. God, it was so bad. It was stupid. Um, then Raw Invasion at the end. I think they went a little overboard. They didn't really have to go that far. What they did, but I mean, they're trying to build this up. Really just make everybody on level playing field. It kind of goes back to that 50-50 booking they want to do, in which, for this pay-per-view, they did a good job, and it works because they're on different brands. So really, they don't touch at all. You never see Miz and Baron in the same spot. Miz wasn't on Raw, or wasn't on SmackDown this week. Baron, I don't think nobody touched Miz. Miz went and hid, I think, the entire time during Under Siege. So, or he had already left or something. I'm just yawning like crazy. I think I'm starting to get tired. That's why. Like rub my eyes on the live recording. Anyways, yeah, that's about it. Wrestling pretty good. I checked out 205 Live. 205 Live was pretty interesting this week. Wasn't the greatest, but I mean, it was entertaining. They had, I think it was Jack Gallagher and the Brian Kendrick took on, who did they take on? Was it Cedric? Yeah, I think it was Cedric and Rich Swann again. I don't remember who won. I think, I think Gallagher and them win. I think Cedric tapped, didn't he? I don't know. I don't remember what happened. It was an interesting match. I remember there was a moment where he caught Cedric's arm when he was going to tap out. The captain's hook, and then something happened out of that. So they might have won. I'm thinking. I don't know. Rich Swann and Cedric might have won. Then we had Area Davari versus Mustafa Ali. I'm not sure about Mustafa Ali. Like, some people like him, and I want to like him, but there's something about him that, not his ethnicity or anything, that has nothing to do with it. It's something about him. It's just, he needs something. Like, something needs to happen, and I think that something is just, the cruiserweight championship. I think he just needs to get it. He just needs to win the belt, and I think it would help him a lot and kind of push him over that edge of being able to get popular, and him being able to actually go out. He needs to have a couple of matches. They're like really good. I think they need to have a couple singles feud that go to the main roster pay per view, like the pre show. Even if they put like Mustafa Ali and the Brian Kendrick in a feud, I think it'd be entertaining, and it would get him over, and that would be what you need. Like, maybe put them in a number one contenders match and have them battle for like 3 matches before the title's going to be on the line, or have them battle 2 times, and then maybe they have, I don't know, maybe Jack Gallagher get a shot at the championship because of some random reason or something. But yeah, do that, get him over, because I don't know. So I did watch NXT this week. Oh my God, NXT is amazing. Let me tell you this. The women are so good there. I just don't get how, when they come to the main roster, they screw them up so bad. I do not understand this. And they need to do something. Like, I don't know what it is, but I think Triple H just needs to be in charge of the women's division on both shows, to be quite honest. I think they just need to say, okay, what's going to happen on this week? And he just go, okay, this is what happens, blah, 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 blah. Tells them, don't screw it up, don't change a thing, keep it to that, that's it. And, he could tell her, like, Charlotte, whatever, like, if something needs to be changed, then go ahead and do it. But everybody is booked the same way. Don't change the booking. Decision stands. If you guys want to do something in the match, that's fine. Whatever. He doesn't have to be there. Just give him direction. Let him go. Stupid. This is dumb. Let them do what they're supposed to do. I'm just saying. But NXT was a fun show. Mercedes Martinez took on Ember Moon, in which I didn't like this match. I did not like this match. This is the one match I was very, very angry about. Is because as soon as I saw the match, I'm like, damn it. I'm like, she's not going to win. Like, why is Mercedes in a match against Ember Moon? She's going in to the pay-per-view. She's NXT Women's Champion. Mercedes is not going to beat her. Like, from a booking standpoint, it just doesn't make sense. So it kind of made me mad that she was facing Ember Moon. It's like, dude, they should have waited till after. They did announce Pete Dunne versus Johnny Gargano for the UK Championship. It's going to be the European Championship all over again. They're just going to give up on it. That's what's going to happen. I see it. But unless that happens, at least if we can pull in Tyler Bate and some of the UK talent in the NXT, that would be great. That would be awesome if they would do that. I don't know. It's weird. Very weird. Yeah. And supposedly this, and this stuff is going to be like recorded like on the same night as the takeover. So it's going to be an amazing match. So it's gonna be awesome. What else happened on the show? I know Street Profits took on Riddick Moss and Tito Sabatelli. Here is my opinion on Riddick Moss and Tino Sabatelli. Is that how you say their names? I said this a long time ago when I saw Baron Corbin on NXT. And I said that to myself that Baron is going to get over on the main roster. He's having a problem in NXT. They don't know what to do with him. WWE has definitely a track record of knowing what to do with talent that it's kind of estranged. May not be a long gimmick, but sometimes they find something for people and it works and it clicks and they run with it. Baron Corbin is one of those guys who I think has evolved. And once he got to WWE, I think they seen what kind of character he was and they kind of figured him out. With Tino Sabatelli and Riddick Moss, I think they fit the mold to be the tag team champions on one of the brands. They're going to go up. Something's going to happen. They're going to see something in them and go, hey, you should do this. And they'll understand. They'll go, yes, sir, yes, ma'am, whatever. And they're going to do it. And they're going to get over one way or the other. They're going to probably be heels. Really, really successful, probably. I kind of see them being kind of like Billy and Chuck. Not like a gay gimmick, because that's kind of what they were. But being guys that really just couldn't wrestle, but could entertain. And I think that's what they're going to be. I think they probably will be more of that kind of thing, to where the other wrestlers will do all the other work, but in the end they will still be the tag team champions because they'll just cheat or use dirty tactics or just outsmart the other tag team. I think that they're going to be one of those tag teams. I think that people are going to be surprised if they make the main roster. That's a big if too. Really wants to take a chance on them. That's the thing. With all the talent that's coming up, will they take a chance on them? Street Profits, on the other hand, really, really talented. Awesome. They showed a promo for Aleister Black, and when I do the predictions tomorrow, I'll also do predictions on NXT, or I might do a short little separate video talking about who I think is going to win that versus Velvet Dream. I've been talking about this for a while. I haven't really followed any of the programs, but they did have a little much of the storyline, but they did show a package highlighting everything. And wow, looks like a pretty interesting match. Match is gonna be hype. I'm kind of hoping Velvet Dream goes over here. I think he needs to get the spot. Kind of. I seen something for a second. I literally jumped because I thought I felt somebody like standing right next to me. Freaked me out. Oh my god! I felt like something like right here, standing next to me. It felt really, really weird. I had a heart attack, like on air, on live, YouTube. I was a heart attack. Anyways, yeah, Velvet Dream I think needs to go over. I think they would really help him right now to get over. He needs to. Then they announced Ono versus Lars Sullivan. Wow, what a match out of nowhere. I don't know if they've been building to this, but it seems like they didn't. They just seemed like they did this week. I don't know if they had an altercation last week. I think they might have, because I know I watched Steven Larson. I always talk about it, but I haven't really got to watch NXT in like a good month. I think like the last 3 months, I've caught it like once a month, like for the past 3 months. And I think they said they may have had an altercation last week, but that's about it. There hasn't been much between them. I tell you that. Let's talk about NWA Wrestling. Didn't get a chance to check out Impact, see what was going on. I know El Patron came back. Alberto El Patron and Johnny Mundo, I guess, is in a feud right now. Really? Impact? Impact just needs to get away. Stay away. Johnny Mundo is fine. Get Alberto El Patron the hell out of there. Stop it. Get him out. He's not entertaining. And then like in WWE, why the hell would we want him in freaking Impact? Jesus, it's like he was dead already in WWE. People didn't even care about his entire character when he was in the main. Like this last time when he came back, like everybody gave up on him because they were doing nothing with him, and then they tried to put the title on him, and it's like stupid. Anyways, Impact still failing. NWA Wrestling, someone who's not failing, they're starting the company. Um, Tim Storm defending his NWA World Heavyweight Championship, the 10 pounds of gold, they're referring to it, against Nick Aldis, formerly Magnus from Impact fame and other promotions, I'm sure. Wow. Thing's popping up my damn screen. Get the hell off my damn screen. Anyways, yeah, Tim Storm retained. There's kind of a weird, wonky finish after like Nick Aldis was disputing and everything. Because he kind of, and I didn't understand why they're debating it because I've seen it in other matches where he kind of had him in a roll up and then Storm had to roll away from the rope to get his shoulders off the mat. He did. In the process, he kind of laid on top of Aldis and got the pinfall, and the referee counted it. Storm got the victory. It was around like 11 minutes long of a match. He kept the championship. Wasn't the greatest match in the world, but I think he showed what he can do. I think Tim Storm showed what he can do, and if you want to go watch it, it's on YouTube. Check out NWA Wrestling. That's the channel to check it out on. They shot like a ton of promo stuff on this match leading up to it. I didn't know if it was going to be on YouTube. I thought that was pretty interesting. They do the organization that they call themselves is Championship Wrestling from Hollywood, FH. So that's pretty interesting. Hopefully that'll be kind of a brand that they start doing. Maybe they'll bring back the NWA Tag Team Championship. That'd be pretty awesome. My voice is evidently going out, so we'll see how that next video gets recorded. But that's really all I got to talk about today. Wrestling, pretty entertaining this week. Coming up on Wrestling Thing. There may be a video recorded on trying to think the results of the pay-per-view. I might just wait until next week. There probably will be a random wrestling video pop up on Monday through Wednesday, and that may be the exception, is on a pay-per-view week. Monday may be a result show, but there also will probably be something else go up as well. So let's be prepared for that. I'm probably going to try and watch a movie on Saturday night to kind of have a movie review as well to go up on Monday. So that'll be kind of a counter thing as well. I'll also probably do two separate videos, one for NXT and one for WWE Survivor Series 2017. I can't talk. So I'll do that as well. So a lot of content keeps coming your way. Hope you guys enjoy everything that I'm giving to you and more. I just got done shooting a video that was sideways. Am I going to take it down? No. That's what you get. I thought I turned it sideways. I didn't turn it sideways. What can you do? What can you do? You really can't do nothing, can you? Anyways, I'm going to end the video. Hope you guys enjoy the wrestling content, the wrestling talk that I gave you. Pretty good wrestling. Survivor Series is pretty hyped. They did a lot to build it. Like I said, a lot of matches. It's going to be hard to predict. Probably do my predictions video tomorrow. Maybe another wrestling type of video. We'll see what happens. It's really cold outside. I'll tell you that. So if I do go outside and I talk, I'll have to walk away from my area where I live at by my apartments, and I'm going to have to like just walk and talk to myself and look weird out there and freeze my ever-loving nuts off. But I might just have to do it just to get a video out to you guys about pro wrestling and the results next week. All that good stuff. But yeah, a lot of videos. Actually, I was really kind of shocked. Monday and Tuesday, 3 videos a day. That was nuts, crazy. Not intentionally. It just kind of happened. Like I had a video. I recorded a dark video, I think, on Monday morning or Sunday night, and then I uploaded 2 other videos there. The next day, I didn't intend to do it, but I'm like, okay, well, I'll upload a review of this as well, as I think I had some kind of channel announcement thing. I was talking about different stuff um, about the channel. So I ended up going, well, why don't I upload another review of this? So I realized I uploaded like 6 videos in the past couple days. That's crazy. And I've been trying to do 2 videos a day, and I already uploaded that up, sideways, down, and this one. So there'll be 2 for the day as well. So content coming, man. You want to keep subscribed and get the bell notification to let you know when I put up videos. And if you like certain content, hey, let me know. Give me a shout out. Let me know. And if you were a fan of Breakdown and you came over to this channel, thank you. I appreciate it. If you haven't checked out my channel Breakdown, it is still up, but no more wrestling content going on there anymore. Everything's coming over here. Um, even some of the pay-per-views that I've reviewed over there, I may rewatch to review them and update them and make sure the quality is up to par, to be kind of left on the channel, so to speak, over here. So if you guys enjoyed everything, like, comment, subscribe, all that good jazz. You know how it works. Keep rocking, everybody. Keep on watching wrestling. Later, guys.